This is a video tutorial of how to fix Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Optimus Prime's legs problem. Yes, I know that's a lot to say, but trust me, this video is well worth the look at. No one, as far as I know, has posted a video like this, so no one has ever come up with a solution to the ratcheting issue with his legs. The problem is that if you've seen plenty of reviews with this figure already, his legs have that very tight ratcheting joint that, you know, just after one click it goes out too far. So when he's standing straight, if he's not standing straight, he's actually going to be, his legs are going to be like split out pretty far. I've already gone ahead and taken care of modding one of the legs, and trust me, there's no modding to this whatsoever. There's just like a little bit of switching over the gears just to make this work. Now, there is a problem with it. I will go ahead and tell you this before you actually watch this. This is at your own risk. I mean, you're not going to break the figure or anything like that, but when it comes to combining Ultra Prime with, you know, Team Superion or, you know, the Stunticons later on down the road, it's not really going to hold up that well because the legs are going to be a tad loose, unfortunately, because they can't lock in anymore. And, you know, that's the price to pay, but really, Optimus Prime is pretty much a good enough figure as he is. He really doesn't need to be a combiner. Even though I do like the Ultra Prime combination, I can do without it. So, I mean, it still works, but the legs are going to be loose, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. It's just too much weight. Still, I've wasted enough time. Let me just go ahead and show you this. Get Superion out of the way so we can focus just mainly on Optimus Prime himself. Like I said before, this is pretty much him standing straight, and this is the leg I haven't modded yet. So, it's got that tight ratchet, very tight, very hard to move, so when you move it out, it clicks into place automatically. There's no way to get in between this gap here, so he's going to be like, it would be just like this. He'd be standing like this far out, and it's a mess. It really is. Hasbro should have known better, but I know what the problem is already. It's not just the teeth of the gears being a little too thick in between each other. It's also because on the inside of his legs, he's got like very, very long and tight springs. I mean, they are so tight, that's what's keeping the gears from actually, you know, I've had figures in the past where the legs, you can actually work with the ratchets and get in between. I mean, I've done it before with plenty of figures, but they are so tight that they just have to stay clicked into place. There's no way to get it in between. As you can see, I'm trying here, and it's just not happening. So, well, I mean, what are you going to do, right? Well, as you can see, here's the modded leg. You can't hear a ratchet. It's very easy to move. It's not to a point where it's loose, as you can see. I mean, a little bit of wobbling will knock it down, but what are you going to do? I haven't actually figured out a way to get it any tighter than this, but if I do, I'll make another tutorial video. I mean, it all depends on how well this one comes out. Still, I mean, that's why we're here. Let's get this over with. Alright, I'm going to turn him this way because I just have a better look at the figure from this side. I got to remember it's this leg now. So what you really need is just like a screwdriver. That's all you need. And you need some steady hands, and you need a good look at the figure because he is pretty far away. I'm like right behind the camera. It's right in front of me, so I cannot see the figure that good. So this is like a long shot here. This is probably going to be like a joke video. Still. Oh, be prepared for this. Like I said, the springs are very, very tight, very powerful. If you are not holding his thighs, this is going to shoot off in your face. So there it goes. It's a good thing I was holding that. And here's the spring. Like I said, it's a little too long, and it is very strong, very tight. So that's what's keeping the actual teeth piece from actually clicking Well, I mean, it keeps it clicking into place, and there's no way to get it in between like I showed off earlier. So let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Set this down right here. Now let me show you what exactly it is that I'm looking to do. Okay, well let me put this back in place so you can see how it was. Alright, as you can see, there's this gear right here that I'm trying to point my finger at, even though it's shaking all over the place. But what you want to do is pull it out, and this is what it looks like. So simply just flip it around. As you can see, there's like, well, you can't really see it. Hang on. Come on. Focus you. Alright, as you can see, it's very smooth on the back. There's like no teeth whatsoever on this side. So what you want to do is you want to take it and put it in this way. Make sure everything lines up. As you can see, now the smooth side is sticking out this way. And that's pretty much it. That's all you're really going to do. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take this and put this in. And try to keep it straight as best as you can, because this part will move all the freaking time. So this is going to be hard to do on camera, but I'm going to try. Put the spring back in place. God, my hands are like really shaking. I have no idea. I did say this was going to be a joke. This is really the hardest part about this video. Just completing this figure, keeping everything in place. You just want to make sure everything lines up right, because if one thing is out of place, it is not going to work. Okay, I've got everything lined up, back in place. So what I'm going to do next is put this back on very carefully while trying to hold this leg still in place, because I don't want it to shoot off and hit me in the face. Grab one of the screws if I can. And try to hold that in place as well. It's a good thing that this screwdriver actually has a little bit of a magnetic charge to it. So I don't really have to hold the screw that much. See? So now I'm going to screw this back in. Once you get the bottom one, you can pretty much let go of the leg. You don't have to hold it, because this will hold it right into place. Just like that. See? I'm not holding it anymore. Now I'll get the top one real quickly. I'm going to have to take this off camera. I can never get the top one. But once that's done, just rotate it around, and there we go. As you can see, now I have full control over how far I want to split out his legs. So that's pretty much it. There's like nothing else to really say. I mean, it's at your own risk. But, you know, I will show you real quickly what this would be like if you are to combine Optimus Prime into Ultra Prime, and why this, like I said, is at your own risk. So let me just get his guns out of the way real quickly. And I'm going to do this off camera, just so I'm not wasting time. So he'll be right back in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here he is. Like I said, Ultra Prime. See, the problem is, now these ratchets just do not stay in place because there are no ratchets in his legs. So there he is. As you can see, if you're not messing with the figure, he's gonna stand just fine. There's like no problem. I wouldn't pose him or anything, like split out his legs, unless he's like on carpet or something, or a very nice, stable area, because if not, he's just going to slide all over the place. So, you know, that's the price to pay. But as you can see, he's working just fine right now. So far, the legs are staying in place. But yeah, I mean, I've got like full range of motion on this figure's legs now, so I don't have a problem with this. I will figure out a way to actually get the legs tighter, so not to the point where they can't move, or you're at the, you know, risk of breaking the figure. But when I do figure out that little problem, I'll probably make another tutorial video, probably. But overall, there you go. I mean, that's all that has to be done. There's like not that much modding to it whatsoever. You just flip the gear around and then that's it. So you don't have to take a Dremel or shave down the teeth to the gears or anything like that. So like I said, if you don't like it, you can always just reset Optimus Prime's legs. That's all you got to do. So there you go. I fixed your problem in less than 10 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed this little tutorial. So I've got nothing else to say except thanks for watching. Yeah, bye.